Hi everybody, that would be an astrological focus for all the Cancer signs and rising signs. We have a quite exciting month because we have 4 planets which is in retrograde yet, but they will turn they will turn to direct in this month. But let's see what we have. So Mars and Sun is in your 4th house at the beginning of the month, and we will have on 6th of October a new moon here. So 4th house matters, 4th house topics will be quite important for you this month. And I can tell you that however the moon is moving away, it could carry this energy with him. So you really have to focus for these things. And what is the 4th house? 4th house is your home and your home environment, and also your family. So these areas will be quite important for you, and you have to work on these areas. I would say that with Mars and Sun, you could see problems and you could have a lot of arguments with it, and especially in family. If I think about the home environment, you could see that there are problems maybe at home, and these problems can escalate quite quickly because of the Mars. But I would say that if I see in the positive aspect, you could be quite effective in both ways. So you could sort out problems, you could have some arguments, but you could do it well. So you could sort out the problems. But I wouldn't do it before 19th of October. And I tell you why, because 19th of October, when Mercury will turn to direct, so that will be the time when you will be on the high level of communication, when you will be, 100% sure about the things, what you want, how you want, and so forth. And communication could go much better than before. 10th of October and 17th of October, we will have Saturnus and Jupiter, which is turned to direct in your 8th house. And 8th house could talk about investments, death, somehow your sexual life, police, bank things, taxes, and so forth. So maybe I said properties and investments as well. So it is good that they turn to direct, because you will see and get opportunities in these sectors as well. And you need to focus for these things as well. And maybe for the 4th house problems, you will get some kind of solutions by these changes. So yeah, I wouldn't do any big changes before 19th of October. 20th of October, we will have a full moon, which will take place in your 10th house, which is your career house. Interesting that it's coming from your home house and it goes to your career. So somehow you maybe need to see balance between home and family and career. So yeah, that's important. We will have a fun time as well, because on 22nd of October, Sun will move to your 5th house, and 30th of October, Mars will move to your 5th house. 5th house could bring you a lot of fun, like you could do whatever you're enjoying to do, like you could be quite creative and you can use this creativity quite well, or you could go for a holiday, or you could have a lot of fun. And because it is Scorpio, and Scorpio is ruled by Mars, Mars can bring or express his energy quite strongly in this house. Actually 100% expressing. So it could bring you a lot of arguments, and it could bring you a lot of fun, or it could bring you the time when you do too much. Also, it is 5th house talks about children. So if you have a child, maybe you could have a lot of time with your child, you could have a lot of fun, but also you could have a lot of argument with your child in this time. But if you don't have a child, but you want to have a child, this is the perfect time for you to work on it, because Mars energy can work well, and you could be sexually quite fired. So you could use this energy quite well. You could have a lot of fun, and also, you know, you could be more, what's the word, you have more chance to get pregnant if you want to have a baby. So use this energy quite well, and use your creativity, and use this time for fun, to do do things what makes you happy, to do things where you need to use your creativity, because it will be quite useful for you in the next months. And maybe if you have a problem at home, I would say that that would be the time and period when somehow by these fun times you could sort these problems out. Thank you for watching my video. I hope that it was understandable, and you can take it with yourself, and you can use it for your personal development. Have a lovely October. See you in November.